Ladies, gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, brace yourself for the all-international special Android trademark introduction by saying good evening, guten Abend, buonasera, buenas noches, dobre veche, good afternoon, konnichiwa, xin chao, ni hao, annyeong, grüezi, wohl, grüß Gott, gut quält, good. I already said this, so let's just round it up with a nice shalom to my Israeli Hebrew friends, even though shalom is a more international introduction as well. I mean, the favorite song, Hivinu Shalom Alechem, who doesn't know it? So, everybody needs to speak a little Hebrew from time to time. So, but let's follow a little bit on this game right now, because it is the semi-finals. We are in semi-final number 1. Here we have Kaz at the 12 o'clock position. We have Dimaga here at the 6, or better to say 7 o'clock position as the red Zerg. It is a best of 3, so the first player who wins 2 out of 3 matches will be advancing to the finals and either face Braddock or Dive Star. So it will be either way, it will be a nice finals in the end. And now, my Russian is not that good. I'm trying to translate this. Maybe there was something talk about streamers and stuff and Braddock, but I have no idea how to read when people speak Russian and using Latin letters. I have no idea how to read this. This is really not working for me at all. I can read Russian if they're writing in Cyrillic letters, but I'm not sure about the Latin letters. Anyway, maybe someone in the chat will be able to translate it a little bit better. So, what is happening? Dimaga? What is he doing? Oh, he's going for the hatchery first. Why not? Why does he do it? Because he can do it. There, he's got the drone right away in position. Just go for the spying quarter. Of course, protecting your natural expansion is much easier on, for example, Testbug than it is on the Shattered Temple. Because those maps are really similar in terms of how open is the expansion, but this is a little bit smaller choke area here on Testbug. What is Kaz doing? He is starting with the barracks, then going with the factory, following up with the factory, following up with the reacted Hellions, because this barracks is producing the reactor there, the factory is landing. Here we have the command center being produced by him, so he wants to go for the reacted Hellions to buy himself some time, not focusing too much on the gas. That's why he's only having one gas, and he even stopped to mine some gas. He only wanted to have the 100 gas for the factory and the 50 gas here for the reactor, but this Zergling by Dimaga was able to step up the ramp, and with being up the ramp he did what? He spotted the reactor. He is aware of the reactor, there we can see it, and what is his answer to that? He decided to, oh, it is time for me to build a second spine crawler right away. And this is the appropriate respawn, so to say. So he's feeling pretty safe about those Hellions, even though this spine crawler did not finish just in time, but 2 Hellions is simply not enough. So this spine crawler being finished right now should be safe enough for Dimaga to just drone up even more. This is precisely what he's doing. There we see some lava popping off the roof, there we see some lava injected once again. Going now for the second extractor because his lair just started, and with his lair he can go for the muters, for the infestors, for the Hydras even though Hydras in ZVT not that common, even though we might see a revival of the Hydras, because in some rare cases they are really good, especially if they are being dropped, which the Hydra drop, for example, is becoming more and more popular in ZVP nowadays, and the Hydra drop really reminded me a little bit of StarCraft 1 when I was still playing StarCraft 1 like 11 years ago when I was 15. I played a lot of 2v2 even in the league and stuff, and I just enjoyed doing the Hydra drop with my friend. We both were Zergs and just going for the Hydra drop all the time. So now we see Kaz is in here not with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but instead with 6 Hellions. He did some damage to the drones, but because of the fact that they only do damage to light armored units, really the rest is like the sentry, is just more or less some tickle damage. He did not do too much damage. Dimaga even built another building here to wall this off, but he cancelled the building. Apparently it was just another evolution chamber, but now it decided to need only 2 instead of 3 evolution chamber. And Hellions moving back. They did some damage, but most importantly of all, what they did was just deny some mining here. Killing 2 or 3, 4 probes doesn't really make a big difference, but just deny Dimaga some mining time. So what does Dimaga need to do now? Dimaga needs to expand, and this is what I really like. I have this feeling in my guts. It's telling me, okay, it is time to get an expansion. I was checking here, no expansion. I was checking here, no expansion as well. And then, why does he not go for expansion? My gut is telling me that he's going for the expansion. Then I took a look here at the top left. There we see a hatchery. Then I took a look once again at the minimap. And what do we see here? Dimaga going for a hidden expansion. On the other hand, for example, in the other games of Cars, we saw Cars just checking what's going on with the hidden expansions, etc. He's just moving out all the time. He is checking for expansions, and he will be in a good enough position. So Cars not having the stim just yet finished. It takes another 10 seconds. But we have 9 mutas en route, and without the stim, those mutas might be able to take care of the Marines, but not just yet. This spine crawler is still doing some damage, but it was attacking the Hellions instead of the Marines. But now the mutas just taking out those Marines anyway, and now one Hellion after another dies so fast. As soon as the mutas are out, the Hellion attack is gone. So Dimaga was able to hold this mass Marine Hellion attack off. Taking a look at the units lost, it's pretty much the same. Cars being slightly behind. Now here are the mutas trying to go for a follow attack. Overlord gets taken out by this missile turret because yes, this medivac was providing the vision. Building here at the front in construction has been taken out by the mutas as well by Dimaga, and he's just trying to pick up single Marines, doing a good job there. And let's just keep on following those mutas around a little bit, taking off another Marine without losing a single mutalist, and this is how you do it. And he's doing a good job there. Now getting more mutas, getting the Baneling speed upgrade, getting the +1 attack and armor for the melee units, and droning up like a crazy person. So 8 more drones coming in here for Dimaga. On the other hand, more Marines. Cars is being able to produce 7 Marines at once. Here's a reacted barracks, another reacted barracks, 3rd reacted barracks, and of course the last barracks is with a tech lab for this crucial stim pack and combat shield upgrade. The Marines were attacking the destructible rocks, now the rocks will go down. Meanwhile Dimaga was able to pick up even more Marines here. Of course he needs to buy himself some time to get the Baneling speed upgrade going, taking out another Marine, but now he lost his first mutalist, but not without doing any damage at all. And will he be able to pick up the siege tank? This will, of course will be huge, and he was apparently successful there. Now Cars is in the middle, continuing to move out. Now he will spot the Spain Zerglings moving in from the right. Now he must be moving up with some unit, and he's moving up with a Marine to spot if there's actually a unit or not. So now he will spot this expansion by Dimaga. Meanwhile, Dimaga is still moving around with his mutalist, trying to do more damage, intercept those reinforcements, and now Kaz realized, okay, there's a base. So what do? Send his medivacs over there, send his siege tanks and Marines over there. So what is Dimaga producing? He's just producing more Zerglings right away. He needs to watch out what he's doing with the Zerglings. All the Zerglings go down, but he's actually attacking with those, but it is just too many Marines. Now the Banelings rolling in, a little bit too late here for him to deal some actual damage. Banelings rolling around the siege tank, and this is not looking good at all for Dimaga. He just was not able to wait long enough. He just sent in all of his Zerglings to die, then he sent in all of his Banelings to die, then he sent in all of his what are those called, mutalists to die, and He should have waited a little bit longer, be a little bit more patient. A run 2-2 is slowing down the game, and this is not a very good looking for Dimaga, losing the expansion, but still Cast is on 2 games, on 2 bases. And Dimaga being a little bit upset about this guy being in the game right now, slowing down the game. And this is of course a valid question here by Dimaga. Why do you join the game as a spectator or as a caster if your PC hardware is not good enough? There at the 12 o'clock we see Dimaga going for expansion number 3, and here in the bottom right going for another expansion, just hoping, okay, at least one expansion has to survive, not yet giving up, but judging by the supply it is not looking too good for him. 148 for Cast and a 95 for Dimaga currently. And what is Cast doing? He's playing it safe, just checking other expansions, killing this hatchery and not even allowing Dimaga to cancel it. But now Dimaga is trying to pick up those forces. He's got the Banelings, he got the Zerglings, he got the Mutas at the front, and Banelings rolling in. Cast not being able to run away just in time. Still more Banelings continue to roll over, and now those Mutas will be able to take out all of those siege tanks, and only a couple of Marines survive. But now the remaining Marines here from the right coming in as well. Dimaga has to retreat, but he did tons and tons of damage here. Now moving back to take out this Marine, because yes, Cast was continuing to move on, scout for other expansion. Dimaga still had a 1 or 2 larvae here. He just decided to go for 1 drone, and with 1 single drone he decided, okay, rebuild this hatchery then. Now this hatchery finished for him. He's just morphing in 22 more Banelings, and with a +2 attack and with a +2 armor finished right now for those Banelings. He will be in an even better position to might be able to defend a little bit more, because Cast only got the +1 and 0 armor upgrades finished here on his Marines right now. So here are the Zerglings moving in, the Banelings rolling in, the Mutas flying in, and the Marines of Cast did quite some damage to the Mutalist, even though it was not enough. Zerglings on the right, Zerglings on the left, but Cast now here with the Planetary Fortress at the gold, still not looking too good. He's got a missile turret on the right, he's got a missile turret at the center location, so Dimaga here in that position with hold position, without being in the range of the missile turret, should be able to do some damage. But Cast now moving up here with more Marines. Cast was ahead 50 supply, and look at the supply right now. It is even. Dimaga now even pulling ahead, doing the miracle here right now with his nice timing to catch all those Marines attacking the destructible rocks here at the gold off guard, and being able to attack right away, just clear out a lot of those Marines with a surprising attack. Now droning up here a little bit more on the top bottom right. Now at the 3 o'clock his hatchery finished, going for the extractor right away to be able to finance those Mutas, those Banelings. And now Dimaga is even feeling confident enough to continue with the hive tech, and because with the hive tech able for him, there for him, he will be able to just get the +3 attack upgrades, get the adrenal glands for the Zerglings, and muy importante, most important of all, go for the Brootlords and the Ultralists. Now the Banelings rolling in once again. Very, very nice spread here by Cast, and this attack was not looking very good for Dimaga. He just lost all of his Banelings, nearly all of his Zerglings and Mutas as well. He needs to recuperate now. He was ahead 10 supply, now he's behind nearly 30 supply. This attack was not really worth it. And what is Cast doing? He's just moving up the ramp, checking, is there's expansion? No, there's not. Let's check. Cast is not aware of this expansion. Now he is moving over there. This expansion will go down. Meanwhile, Dimaga just sent in some Zerglings here in the back of